So, following the Acts of the Apostles, we missed yesterday the stoning of Stephen because we had the Feast of St. Mark, and so it kind of skipped over that. But so today, now there's a severe persecution in the church, and so everyone is scattered. And so we hear about Philip, who was the deacon named after Stephen. So there were 7 of them named to be deacons and to be servants at table and helping out, and so there was Stephen and then Philip. So we follow Philip for the next few days, just what he's doing and going on, and we see he goes down and he has this authority to preach, and so much of what God is doing, signs and wonders through him, that even in the midst of persecution, even when the world is against the church, God is still present in the church. God is still moving in the church. Sometimes even more so, because in those moments we need the power of God moving within us and strengthening us to follow him. It's also a time when we have to be purified in our belief. In the early church, in the first few centuries of the church, to be Christian meant that you might lose your life, and even if you didn't lose your life, you might be kicked out of your country, or you might lose your things. Where today, we can be pretty comfortable as Christians in a Christian culture. But even in parts of the world today, to be Christian means to be persecuted. Whether that be in China or in some parts of Africa where Islam is very strong. And we look and we say, okay, but even there, the power of the Holy Spirit is moving powerfully in their lives. And so we recognize maybe where there's not so much the threat to our lives, but there is a cultural oppression to true Christianity, that it's a call for us to grow deeper in our faith, to allow the Holy Spirit to move more powerfully, so that we can be witnesses of God's love to the world.